Hello, so here we solve quadratic equations. So basically quadratic equations means what? Quadratic equations. Okay, so quadratic equations are of this form. So ax square, this is the general form, ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. Okay, so solving quadratic equations means so find the value of x which solves this. So basically find the value of x which gives you 0 on the right hand side. Okay, so this is actually, this is not 9, this is a, this is a. So this is the general equation of a quadratic, and solving means what? So there is this well known formula. So then the values of x, there can be two values actually. So x is minus b, this is very important, people actually make mistakes here. X equal to minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. Where this abc here? So basically they are here as coefficient here, ax square bx plus c equals to 0. So suppose we are given this equation. Okay, suppose we are given this equation. So what is a then? Simply a is ax square, there is nothing, which means 1, a equal to 1, and b equal to what? The b is coefficient of x, here it is minus 3. Okay, you have to always count the sign also, sign of the number, positive or negative. So b is minus 3, and how much is c? C clearly plus c plus 2, which means c equal to 2. Okay, so what are the values of x then? So then if you solve, if you put these values a b c here, so x is minus b minus of minus 3, because b is minus 3, it will be 3, plus minus, okay, square root b square is minus 3 whole square, which is plus 9, minus 4. What is the value of a? A is 1. What is the value of 4ac? What is the value of c? C is 2, so 2 here, by 2 times a, 2 times 1, okay, which is nothing but 2 only. Okay, so then you have to solve this. 3 plus minus square root 9 minus 4 into 1 into 2, so basically 9 minus 8, which is 1, okay, by 2. So now once we take plus, once if you consider plus, this will give you what? 3 plus square root of 1 is anyway 1, so 3 plus 1 by 2, this is giving 3 plus 1 by 2 is 2. And if you consider negative sign, you have to actually consider both of them. So once you consider the negative sign, it will give you what? 3 minus, again square root of 1 is 1, so 3 minus 1 by 2, so 2 by 2, this is give you 1. So basically solving, what do you get here? So the values are actually 2 and 1. So if you check, put x equal to, you want to check, put x equal to 2 here. So 2 square, this will give you 4 minus 3 into 2, this will give you 6 plus 2. Check, this must be 0. Minus 6 plus 6, this is 0. Similarly, if you put x equal to 1 also, this will give 0. Why? Because if you put x equal to 1, this is 1 minus 3 plus minus 3 plus 2. This is also giving you 0. So basically these are the solutions. What are the solutions? Or basically in this case they are called roots of this quadratic equation. So what are roots here? So roots are x equal to 1 and 2. Okay, similarly instead of x, it is given t here. Okay, that actually does not matter, so you have to just solve similarly, because here the t values will be minus b. Again, before that I will write clearly what is a, what is b and c. A is what? Ax square, the square term, the coefficient of the square term, so basically a equal to 3. What is b equal to? B is the this term 4. Okay, and here c is actually minus 2. This can be complicated, the numbers can be complicated. And then what is the value of t? T t equal to again minus b, which gives you minus 4, okay, minus b plus minus root over b square is 16, okay, minus 4 into 3, which is a, into c is minus 2 now, okay, c is minus 2 now, okay, by twice a means 2 into 3, which will be 6, no problem. So then minus 4 plus minus square root of 16 minus, and this minus will give you plus, and the number is 4 into 3 into 2, okay, that is 24, and by 2 into 3 is simply 6, okay. So again minus 4 plus minus, let us simplify this. This is actually square root of 24 plus 16, which is 40, okay, by 6. Now square root of 40 can also be written as this, minus 4 plus minus square root, this is 40 means 4 into 10, okay, by again 6. But if 4 comes out, minus 4 plus minus, if 4 comes out of the square root, it will give 2, right, 2 into square root of 10 by 6, okay. Therefore now if you cut this by 2, okay, you will get what, minus 2 plus minus root 10 by 3, okay. So there are two values, minus 2 plus root 10 by 3 and minus 2 minus root 10 by 3. These are the two solutions of this equation, which means what, basically they are the roots. So in the second case, what are the roots? In the second case, I will write here, roots are x equal to minus 2 plus root 10 by 3 and x equal to again minus 2 minus root 10 by 3. So these are the two roots, okay, and this is the formula, okay. One has to remember this, that's all. Now geometric interpretation. So suppose first equation is x square minus 3x plus 2. So basically what are roots geometrically, okay, what are roots geometrically? We are finding the roots again and again, or solution of this quadratic equation. The solution of the quadratic equation or the roots of the quadratic equation are just where are the so basically the intersection points of this quadratic curve and the x-axis, okay. Let us explain this on Desmos. So here x square minus 3x plus 2 I have written already, and this is the graph, okay. If I just remove, if you want to see, this is x square minus 3x, but if you do plus 2, this becomes this. Now this is the x-axis, this is the x-axis, okay, and this is the y-axis, you know that. Now where are the intersection? If you closely see, where does that intersect, that graph of x square minus 3x plus 2 intersect the x-axis, horizontal axis? So one of them is here and another is here. You see 2 0 and 1 0, which means what, x coordinate is 1 here and x coordinate here is 2, because the point is 2 0, and that is exactly what we got here by solving. So 2 and 1, so roots are 1 and 2, okay. So basically roots are nothing but the intersection point of the graph with the x-axis. That is the geometrical interpretation of this, okay. That's all.